here. I'm here. Hello, everyone. I made it. Hello. Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone, to a fine Meow Day stream. We call it Meow Day because Mondays are not nice, and saying meow makes it nicer. So here we are. I'm a few minutes late. I'm a few minutes. Well, it's not as much as I thought, actually. I'm a little late for a very silly reason. It's because the bathroom had been occupied for half an hour already, until the second that I was supposed to switch stream. I didn't have water, and I needed to go to the bathroom, and it was occupied for half a fucking hour. Oh my god. But hey, finally. VTuber late, chat point and laugh. Hey, I went live at exactly the right second at least, okay? Okay? So, give me some leeway, okay? But let me say hello to everyone before I say anything else. Hello Doodle, Aken, Soda, RJ, Kirimon, Cannycan, 4, Ice, Chrono. I know your name is something with B, but I still can't read it. Allura. And then I get confused as to who I mentioned already and who I didn't. Yamete! Empty Solace. Allura, Chrono, Fanuel. There we go. I think I did it. Okay, I think I did it. I'm an hour late? No. That's gaslighting, and I will not fall for it because daylight savings has not started yet. It has not started yet, no. However, it is about to start. It starts this Sunday, and I hate it. I hate it. And I hate every time it happens. And I wish it would finally disappear, but it doesn't. And I remember that they were like in the talks of removing it finally, and I was like, oh my god, finally. And I think they wanted to remove it like 3 or 4 years ago, and then more important stuff happened, and then they didn't do it. Why did they not do it yet? Because apparently some countries involved cannot decide on an agreement because some of them want something else, so we're stuck in a perpetual loop, in the never-ending cycle of life and death, and daylight savings not being finally removed. So, yeah, for now, I guess we have to live with it. And honestly, the way things progress, because they like don't, probably for the next 20 years as well. And I hate it. But it's okay, because we can hate it together. Hey, VHack. Late and pink. One of those is not quite fitting. One of those is not quite fitting. But yeah, I don't even know what time I need to put my schedule on Sunday. What was it usually? Oh, I think the people from the east have it rougher then, right? Because it will be... Okay, hold on. I'm now UTC plus 1, and then we will be UTC plus 2, and that means UTC plus 8 will not be at 10 PM for streaming time, but 11 PM instead. Did I get that right? I think I got that right. No, I won't be late. It will still be the correct time for me, but yeah, if you're in a different time zone, it might be a little bit rougher for you, or a little bit better. It depends. But yeah, it's still the same time for me. I think I will still, yeah, I will still stream at 3 PM, but it's my time. I always stream at 3 PM my time, and then the rest is up to your time zone. If stream begins an hour late, like you did last time. What last time are you talking about? There's no last time. It's always been my 3 p.m. It just depends on your time zone. Hold on. Do phone and PC automatically change their time or stay the same? Usually, if your device is modern enough, it should just change itself. Like my phone and my PC, they will just adjust the time automatically. I know, because every time, since I'm a night owl, right? Every time the time change happens, I look at the clock and it's like, I don't know, it's 2:30 a.m. And then I look at the clock half an hour later and suddenly it's 4 a.m. and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I realized, wait, I didn't actually lose track of time that much. No, it was just that we suddenly time traveled, that's why. we just time traveled, that's why. I'm not going insane yet. I'm not going insane yet. We just time traveled, so yeah. And I'm not happy. See, I finally got into, you know, a bit of a groove where it's like, I now go to bed half an hour earlier, so I go to bed at 2:30 a.m. instead of 3 a.m. because I need to realize I'm getting older and I'm using a lot of energy during the day, and at some point the energy is gone. And yes, maybe I am tired at 3 a.m. and maybe I do need to live with that nowadays. And that kind of sucks, because now that I'm used to going to bed at 2:30 a.m., starting from Sunday, that's gonna be 3:30 a.m. And it's like, wow, all my progress is gone. And I can't go to bed so much earlier because I'm not used to it, and I'm not tired, and I will not sleep. Nothing coffee can't fix. Okay, I don't drink dirt water, though. So, I can't fix it with that. Maybe I could, you know what? Maybe I could use energy drinks as substitute. Maybe I could try with energy drinks. But, yeah. My progress is gone, and I have to learn to go to bed at 2:30 again, now that I managed to do it. And man, puts grandma meme. Yeah, this is how it is when you get older. You don't have the energy you used to have. You're not up until 5 a.m. in the morning anymore. No, you're tired at 3 already. 2 even. I will say though, I do a lot during the day as well. So I guess it makes sense. I guess you use up your energy. Fuck. Nothing sage tea and an ice pack pack will fix? What? That's an odd combination. You need exercise, Granny Sin. I exercise every morning, okay? Could, but should you? You know what? Probably not, no. If you have the choice between drinking an energy drink and not drinking an energy drink, you probably should not drink. You probably shouldn't. But I have one that is rather tasty, so occasionally I will. When it's like, when I'm dead during the day, I guess I might as well take the opportunity to have an excuse to go for the yummy one. Energy drinks taste nasty. Most of them do, that is very true. Most of them do. There are a few that are nice though. Sin overdosing on sugar would be so fun to see. What is it? Why is that your definition of fun? Hello? Why? I don't think that would be fun. Always think that I have to change my clocks and everything, only to realize that they all do it automatically now, and then I feel old and get cranky. Yeah, there used to be a time when you had to manually change your clocks for daylight savings. But you don't have to do that anymore. Wow, today is like, it's like the... it's the old homes gathering. becoming a literal embodiment of the cola meme. What, yippee? Did I hear yippee? Yippee! I will take every opportunity to refer to that meme because I love it so much. I love it so much and it doesn't get old, and if you think it does, I don't agree with you. Have a nice day. 20 years, you're an optimist? Yeah, maybe in 20 years they will remove the daylight savings. You know what, let's be honest, by the time they remove the daylight savings, I will probably be dead. So hey, we had a good run. Ja, jetzt kann ich Cola trinken und Fortnite zocken. Yippie! It's always the German kids. Have you noticed, guys? It's always the German kids, and I love it. Today, something else that is very happy. My cats are very happy today, actually. Where are they? Oh, okay. They are vibing on the carpet and under the bed. They have been... They are kind of tired right now because they have been playing all morning. We got new cat toys. We got new cat toys for them. And my god, they had so much fun. Coco has been playing for literal hours, going from one thing to the next one and then back to the previous thing. We have some really fun new toys for them and they are so happy. Especially Coco is happy. Piper is not that much of a play cat, kinda. When it's the right toy, she will go ham, right? But otherwise she's very chill. And then Coco, she's absolutely going insane with all the new toys, going from one toy to the other. And the one that is, I think, a very cute one, we have it's like a wooden fish. And it has 2 layers. And at the bottom, like in between the 2 layers, there's a ball with a little bell inside. So she keeps pushing the ball back and forth. And she can play on that thing for like hours. She can sit there for like an entire 40 minutes and then just push the ball back and forth and try to get it out. Cats, the 3 AM alarm. Oh god, yeah. This is so painfully accurate, you are right. Flashback to when I forget to, cause at night I always like hide the toys that make a lot of noise because you bet they want to play at night. And I remember forgetting to put one of the very loud bell toys away. It's like a ball with a bell inside again that you can push around, and I forgot to put it away. And 5 AM! I just hear the bell ringing. I hear the bell ringing and I'm like, fuck. I'm like all sleepy. I turn around, I look at my clock. I just see the 5:21 or something. I'm like, oh. Ah! But I'm the maker of my own suffering in that case, so I was like, okay. You know what? I did this to myself. I guess I have to live with it. Day 3 billion of asking Sin for cat pics? But it's so tedious to drag the cat pics from my phone to my PC. I do have a lot of cat pics though, yeah, I do take a lot of Coco pics. Hold on, do I perhaps have a Coco picture in one of my folders? Just flying around? Because then maybe I can show you one right now. Okay, you know what? Okay, I have another idea. I will send myself my own picture so I can just open it for you guys on Discord. Okay. That's it. I will show you a Coco picture, okay? It's time. It's time that I show you cat pictures. Oh my god. I have some very funny ones. Which one can I pick? Oh, they are also cute. Oh, I think, okay. Okay, I know which one I'm gonna show you guys. I know which one. I know which one. I picked a Coco picture, okay? Hold on. Hey, Backseating. Hey there. Okay. Open that and then save it for you guys. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready for the Coco picture? Pick the most crazy one? Well, this one is... It's not the most crazy one, but it's very cute. It's very cute. Okay. Okay, I have it ready. Are you guys ready? Here it comes. Wow! If she fits, she sits. Baby in a can, yeah! I caught her like that. It was so cute. She's so cute. I love her so much. Yeah, she's also liquid. Cats are liquid. If you didn't know, cats are liquid. But you probably heard it before. And if you, for some reason, haven't, you have now. There you go. Okay? The Coco quota is fulfilled, okay? There you go. You love the eyes? Yeah, she has such beautiful eyes. It's even more beautiful when the sunlight reflects in them. Then it's just, she has like super shiny blue eyes. It's so adorable. Cat Lord the Second? Nah, she's not a cat lord. She looks very different from him. But she sure is a princess, alright? Hey True. You remember playing a game on your phone called Cats Are Liquid? Yo, that sounds amazing. What did you do there? Did you... That reminds me of like these weird games where you like put liquid into different bottles and then you have to sort them, but with cats. That's what comes to my mind when I hear that. Cats are liquid. Just like a bottle, same color sorting game kind of time. It was a platformer where you were a cat that can fit in many places. Oh! Okay, that makes a lot of sense too, yeah. You got back into Neko Atsume? Oh, that one is cute too. That one is cute, yeah. Oh, what's that game called? Hold on. I have a cute game with bunnies. I have a cute game with bunnies that I sometimes open. Usagi Shima, that's the name. It's just like... You check in every now and then, and it's just bunnies sitting around. Like you can design the area and buy houses and decorations and stuff, and then bunnies will just visit, and you can pet them and play hide and seek with them, and that's all you do. You just look into it every now and then you pet some bunnies and then you leave. And it's really cute. Tamagotchi style? Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I guess that's the closest it is to. It's made by one person. It's like a little indie game, and they drew all the bunnies and everything and the assets themselves. It's really cute. Today is indie game shilling stream. Sounds like Neko Atsume with Benui. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. It's Benui Atsume. Except they don't spontaneously die. Oh my god, yeah, the bunnies don't die. They just come and visit and they leave some carrots for you and then they go. No one dies. You know who does die though? Man. On a roll today. Speaking of time zones and indie games and chilling for indie games, I talked about it before, I think in the last Nier stream, but I need to mention to you today, again, I need to mention to you an indie game that I've been playing off stream. It's called In Stars and Time. And oh my god, I finished the game, actually. I finished it already. It's like a 20-hour game and I just... well, more like 17, maybe 18-hour game. And I played like every night until I finished it. And like on the final night, I was playing until 5 AM because I just didn't want to stop and I didn't want to go to bed before I finished it. So I sat there until 5. And I was dead the next day, but it was worth it. It's a super lovely indie game. It's again made by one person. By the way, what's with the one-man devs being so incredibly like buffed? Like what the heck? One person like indie game devs are so crazy. Yeah, it's an RPG Maker game actually. It was made in an RPG Maker engine. And it has like a comic, it's like comic styled black-white game in an RPG Maker engine, and the entire premise is you and your friends are supposed to save the land by defeating the king who is like freezing everything in time. And you immediately fucking fail and die, and then you start looping back to the start. Essentially, it's like RPG Maker ReZero. You die, and then you go back, and you need to find a way to save the land, break the loop, and make sure your friends are safe without going insane. And it was so wonderful. I loved every second of it. The thing about it is, it can feel like it gets kind of repetitive because just how you're stuck in a loop, you have to actually go through the domain of the king over and over and over again. Like actually, yourself. You don't, like you get skipping stuff that makes it easier, but you have to go through it every single loop. However, I was like so gripped to like get any kind of new dialogue or find any kind of new secret or find out what's going on, that I just kinda like the grind that you essentially have to do if you're invested enough, you just don't feel it. I was so excited to keep going and find out something new that I didn't care that I had to go through this shitty dungeon like fucking 30 times. And the characters are like super adorable and like lovable, and it's so nice. I love this game, and I played the shit out of this game, and I finished it, and now I'm sad because I missed the game and I missed the characters. And now, as usual with good media, it will stay in my head for the next at least 2 weeks, and I will think about the game and the characters every single day, and then I will try to force people to pick up the game. So I'm telling you guys about the game now, because I'm kinda slightly passionate about it, and I love supporting indie single devs. So I'm just saying, if you're looking for a very cool RPG Maker game with a time loop story and lovely characters, you should check out In Space and Time, In Stars and Time. Hashtag not sponsored. I'm just very passionate about RPG Maker games. I'm trying to force my friends to play the game, and I already got one of them to buy the game yesterday, so I'm very proud of myself. I don't know, it's just RPG Maker games are so amazing to me because it's like a person decides. Usually it's a person decides, I want to make a game, and they put like all their energy and passion into it, and you can really feel it when you play a game. It's like these people have such grand ideas, and they might not have the resources to like make something big out of it, but they try to they work their ass off to bring their vision to life anyway, and I think that is so, oh my god. I think that's something so admirable and so amazing, and it makes me want to fucking cry. So yeah, I love RPG Maker games because it's usually someone who has like a big vision and they just try to make it real with what they have. And it's so admirable. It's just passion projects. Like the epitome of passion projects. Hey Soda! For a brief moment your Twitter profile picture is pink. Oh yeah, I actually changed. I wanted to use Mr. Lime's anniversary art as profile picture because I love the smile. But then I looked at it and I'm like, I love it so much, but it's so pink. I can't keep it. It was too pink. So I went back to my old one. Oh. Indie games finally get some spotlight. Yeah, I love indie games. They dare to do what big AAA games can't do and wouldn't try. Guys, I think Sin likes the game. No. I love the game. RPG Maker games have a distinct charm to it. Yeah, definitely. Sin is that best friend who motivates their friends into buying all the cool games. Yeah, just like I motivated my friends to pick up Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG, with a free trial up to level 70, including the expansion Stormblood. So just saying, you could try it yourself and play it to level 70. That's like so many hours of great gameplay for free. Just saying. Hashtag not sponsored either. I'm just very passionate about games. Did you pick up the free RPG Maker promo? I did. And there's like not a single week where I'm not like, maybe I should try setting up a game with like my own original characters. But then I'm like, but that means I need to learn so much new stuff as well. And I don't know if it will see the light of day. And I have so many projects I need to finish. Speaking of, I finished another project yesterday, and I can't tell you what it is, but I did finish a project yesterday, and I hope you're excited for it, because it's good. But yeah, it's like every single week I'm like, Maybe, you know, when it's like 1 AM and I'm too tired to do anything like other productive, I should just maybe play around with it. And maybe one day something comes out of it. Because I kind of dabble into everything. It's like, I tried most things that have like anything creative about them. I mean, I do music, I draw, I have tried 3D modeling before. And I did finish a model actually, but then it didn't work properly because, well, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing, obviously, so that's when I abandoned that pursuit after finishing one. But I finished one, and I'm proud of that. I tried 3D modeling, I tried origami, I like writing every now and then, though I don't share that because I'm kinda... well, I don't share a lot of it, let's say like that, because it's kinda embarrassing for me. But my professor said I'm a really good writer, so I try to be more confident about it. What else is there? I definitely tried most things. I have not tried making a game yet though, so that would maybe be a new thing to pursue. Cinnia Antimony Simulator, all endings lead to explosions. I don't explode every time. Just 80% of the time. Okay. Okay, the true good ending that you have to do like super tedious stuff for will be the one ending where I don't explode, so you have to work for it. I remember one time that I actually started creating a game in RPG Maker. I came up with a story and all that. Don't know why I didn't finish it. Oh, maybe you just lost, you know, maybe you just lost your drive for a bit, or you had other things to take care of, you know? Then it's easy to like lose track or not do other things because other stuff is occupying your time so much. And sometimes it's also like you start something and maybe it's a little big, and then along the way you can feel how your motivation is like kind of shifting away from it, even though you do want to finish it and you do really want to do it and you still love what you set up. But then getting back to it is like, it's a little bit hard because it's more like I need to finish the stuff and not anymore the, oh, I really want to do this right now thing. I definitely know that feeling. Hey, sweet Wooble! I think I had some school projects to finish at that time. And see, that's enough already. You're so occupied with like your school projects that just occasionally your mind will be like, oh right, I still had that game I want to make. And then you get back to your work because you gotta do your work first, right? We need to do our work. Responsibilities! They suck. AAA studios can't make a decent game due to engine limitations, while indie releases games that only use shaders as game engine. I feel like it's less about engine limitations for AAA things and more like the limitations of the market. It's like not every gamer, or rather even a lot of gamers actually, probably the majority of gamers are not people who will think about games in a way that extends further than, oh, when is the new game coming out? I want to play it. Where is it? And oh, can these devs hurry up? I want to play the game. Basically, they don't think further than just the consumerism part of it, I think. And they expect a certain style from AAA games. And I feel like that's why when, you know, big studios start a game, pitch a game, whatever, they will always prefer the option of the typical AAA game on the board for like investors and stuff, because they know, oh, the average gamer will definitely buy this if we do it. So they basically the issue with AAA games is that they don't dare to do new stuff because they just do the stuff that is safe for them. And then occasionally someone will do a game that's different and then it runs well, and then it's like, oh my god, Pika Face, what? What? This works? And then half the other studios try to imitate that one single game that did something else, and then it doesn't work out for them, and then they go back to the status quo until it shifts again. So yeah. Then that's just rebranding the same product. I mean, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But if you play the 15th Assassin's Creed game, then yeah, maybe that's their goal. Just, you know, do the same product, change the style of it, and people who like it will buy it again. And then layoffs optional. Optional side quest. Layoffs. I spilled water on myself. Fuck. Why do I talk with the glass in my hand? Am I a little bit lost? Perhaps. Maybe. And now there's water everywhere. Fuck. Are we allowed to make fan games of ALTYR? Oh my god, you don't even have to ask. Go for it. I would love to see that. I would love to see that. I can't guarantee I would play it on stream though. Because need to be careful with when people send you games on, let's say, Discord. And say, hey, can you review my game, please? Or can you review this game my friend has made? And they send you a .exe. Cinnia Puyo Puyo clone? I love Puyo Puyo! I love Puyo Puyo! That would be awesome. Yeah, playing on stream might not be ideal. Oh, like, it's gonna be like in that Chillers art game. What was it called? The one with the VTuber, where they get a game from like a fan and they open it and it starts up their camera. And then they get stalked. sends a funny little zip bump. Hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, Parasocial, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. It was called Parasocial. Einstein once said there are only two things in the universe that are infinite. The universe and Sin's ability to spill water. The universe I am not so sure about though. Yes, that's how the quote goes. You're right. I remember that quote. He said it exactly like that. But yeah, fan art, fan game, fan story, fan whatever. Feel free to go ham if you go and if you happen to be inspired by us. We love to see it and we appreciate it a lot. So yes, do it. Do it if you want to. No need to ask for permission. It would be something else if you try to sell something. Then you would have to talk about permissions, but otherwise, it really doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want to. Renpy is also a really good game maker. Isn't that for like visual novels? I think it was visual novels. Parasocial, it was quite mediocre too for a chiller's game. Yeah, I hear that a lot. A lot of people did not like Parasocial. So, and I can understand. It felt a little bit like... How do I say this in a good way? It's like, oh, I should cover this topic because this topic is something that is talked about right now. But it didn't feel like it was thought through well enough, kind of thing. So kind of like it felt a little bit like trend writing. It felt a little bit like trend writing, so I understand why people don't necessarily like it. The overall tone of chiller games is definitely something though. Chiller games make me so uncomfortable because of the graphic style. I think the graphic style is scary. Just, you know, how clunky and like everything is and polygon heavy. I feel like that in itself is like scary already. So it's like, I don't feel comfortable in this game. Analog A Hate Story is a pretty good Renpy game. I heard that, I think some of you mentioned this before. Hold on. Analog A Hate Story. Oh, it's that game! Yeah. I remember that. We had that in the Should We Play voting where we looked at it. It was voted against though. But it looks like it's very interesting. So I could perhaps play it in my own time. It's Korean. Oh yeah, I see it there. On top of the title, it's Korean letters. And then underneath is the English title. Never finished it, got the best ending accidentally. Well, that's good enough if you get an ending. If you get an ending and it's the best ending, I guess you at least played for the game. Spooky by Cinnia definition, pixel horror and clunky 3D graphics, yes. They scare me. I don't know what it is, it's just like... I guess it reminds me of like glitches and PC viruses, and that's why. Like just stuff glitching out and like breaking aside. I don't know. It's something that makes me panic, I guess. I'm not even sure why. Like I remember having like terrible night terrors as a child. And that's definitely where a lot of anxiety during the night comes from. But I don't think it ever was... Oh well, I did have... Okay, you know what? The more I think about it, maybe it was the nightmares. I had nightmares about like things coming out of... Like things glitching in a kind of way. Like, I don't know, a radio suddenly turns on and starts playing and then a monster appears because of it. Or the TV turns on and then a monster comes out of it. Stuff like that. So it's like whenever something glitches out or like looks very distorted and stuff like that, it's like kind of a trigger of that, I guess. So I immediately feel like anxious. I just don't like distorted stuff and glitchy stuff. Fear of the unknown? No, not really. Not really. It's more like fear of something you feel safe around being like... It's not the unknown. I don't know how to describe it. It's like you feel safe at a space, and then something corrupts that space, and what you thought was safe suddenly tries to kill you. That is so scary. Fear itself. Fear is fear. My wisdom for the Meow Day. Fear is fear. I fear the fear. Hey, Greg! Since average nightmare, my cassette player is haunted. You say that as a meme, but that was one of the dreams I had, yeah. Fear is fear. True, fear is for in German. Distortion? Yeah, I guess. That's a good word, yeah. I'm scared of distortion. I'm scared of distortion. I'm scared of distortion shifting things I feel safe about into something that tries to kill me. Have you played Subnautica before? No! But I think it was gifted to me on Throne, so it is on the playlist. I want to play everything that you guys give to me on stream at least once, so we can experience some of the game together. So currently on the list from Throne is Potion Maker or Potion Permit was the name, Subnautica, Metal Gear Rising, and I think the Alchemy Simulator might have been one of them too. So I will still play them. Speaking of, I actually want to play one of them on Wednesday. I just haven't decided yet. But I might want to play Metal Gear Rising because I finally want to know what it's about. I finally want to be, you know, in on the insiders, kinda. I want to know what's happening in this game. I also saw that it's like not long. It's like five hours only. Let me look it up again. Metal Gear Rising playtime. Regular single player is about 6 hours long. If you only play it once. So I was super surprised because I thought it was a bit of a longer game. But no, that's like 2 streams. 3 tops. But knowing me and unintentionally making streams longer than I intend to, probably 2 streams, yeah. I expected it to be way longer. Depends on your learning curve too. I guess. Maybe I suck and then it's 3 streams. And don't get stuck on bosses, yeah. But it's like... it's more of an action game, right? I'm usually a bit better at these. I usually don't struggle with like action combat games. So it should be fine. Unless it's like, you know, the show-off effect. It's like, you're on stream and suddenly you suck at every game. But I think I'm pretty good at action games. I remember, I don't know what the difficulty is compared to like Nier Automata, but I remember accidentally falling down a cliff. Oh well, I didn't fall down a cliff. I'm exploring a lot. I like exploring thoroughly, and like at the start of the game, I slid down a cliff And at the bottom of the cliff were level 25 enemies. I was not supposed to be there. I was level 7. So for, I kid you not, like 15 minutes, I just ran around baiting and fighting like 10 level 25 enemies. Because I was not supposed there. But I also didn't want to like give up, because I refused. So I just kept fighting and baiting these level 25 enemies for way too long, because I was just a little bit too curious. Nious harder? Well, then I will have no issues. Then I will have no issues, no. If Nious harder than this, then yeah, that's not gonna be hard for me. Then it's probably gonna be 2 streams, yes. She's ready for Elden Ring? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I keep thinking like maybe I should try a Souls-like, but I'm always so scared because they just sound and look like they're so hard, so I'm like, I don't know if I will just rage quit, but then again, I will not know until I try, so, But then it's also like, I need to wrap up my testing within 2 hours if I want my money back, if I do actually hate it. Elden Ring is the easier one? Huh. I see. Elden Ring is the easiest due to the level design. Elden Ring. I mean, you play lore, so you will be fine. Yeah. Maybe. I never finished Library though. I only got to Star of the City. People oversell how hard the games are. I guess that's also something I think about a lot, because people are always like, this is so hard, but then again, there have been other games where people are like, oh my god, this is so hard, and I go in and I one-shot whatever was so hard for them, and I'm like, okay. If you say this was hard, I guess. Elden Ring. It's like 40. Okay, 35, like at the cheapest, probably. You can get. Okay, no, that's. I think that's the DLC. Okay, so Elden Ring is like 40 at the cheapest. I think about it. Literally the only thing you need for those games is a little patience. I do have patience. Speaking as someone who played through in Stars and Time. Dark Souls 2 is all over the place. Isn't Dark Souls 2 the one that like Dark Souls fans kinda hate? They're in like a love-hate relationship. I hear a lot that like it's not a bad game per se, but it's not good in comparison to the other games. Is that the one? Compared to the Souls series, Elden Ring is the easiest? It's a good game, but it's not a good Souls game. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much what I hear from like everyone who talks about the game and likes Dark Souls. For you personally, Bloodborne is the hardest one. PS2 is good, but it has a lot of bra moments. I see. It's a cool place to start if you want to have an interesting experience. In what way? In what way interesting? You will hear an earful from Nious for that? What, does Nious like DS2? Does Nious like Dark Souls? See, when I think of Nious, it's always like, oh, the Last of Us guy. DS2 was funky as a Souls game, I'd rather not regard it as one. Ah, so it's the Drakengard 2. Got it. Why is it always 2? Why is it always number 2 in these game series? That's like... It's either not canon because the director is not in it, or it's like people hate it because it's not a good game of the series. It's always the second one. Nious loves Dark Souls but got PTSD from it. Okay. Noted. I'll keep that in mind. Sequels are always weird. I mean, there are games with good sequels, but like, I feel like it happens a lot with trilogies specifically, where it's always like, well, the second one turned out really weird, didn't it? Because 2 is usually the game where the game devs like to experiment with. The experiment backfires or revolutionizes their series. True, yeah. They might want to freshen it up for people who like the first one. And in the process, they just overshoot a little and they go too far. And then they're like, well, I don't know, guys, roll it back. Left 4 Dead 2 and Half-Life 2. Are they also regarded as like weird sequels? I thought they were more beloved than their predecessors. DMC2 flashbacks, that one was really weird. Oh yeah, I heard about that one too. Again, it's always the second one. Oh my god, I noticed something else. All these games, they start with D. Dark Souls, Drakengard, Devil May Cry. Maybe games that start with a D are cursed to have a weird second game. Guys, we're getting closer to the truth. That's the secret, one of the secrets of the universe. Coincidence? I think not. Yeah, we're onto something. We're detectives today. No, they were beloved sequels. The Left 4 Dead 2 and Half-Life 2. They were beloved sequels, but there were some completely new and amazing mechanics in it as well. So they enhanced on it. But that's a good thing. She knew too much! Oh no. Everyone, if I disappear after today's stream, you know what happened. I'm still playing DD2. DD? Oh, Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, I just saw people being angry at it a lot. And I thought I felt weird about it because like... It's like... Yeah, you should definitely not accept that companies try to shove like microtransactions and like bullshit DLCs into games. You should always criticize them for that, but then it's also like people blew it out of proportion so extremely, even though they ate up their other games that did the same thing, and it's like... It's weird because it's like, yeah, you should definitely criticize them. Also, you're being oddly selective about what you criticize, though, considering they have been doing that for ages. And does it affect the game in the end? No, it didn't really do that. This is this and that is that. The endgame felt like a chore, but overall it's playable. Playable? Doesn't sound very exciting, though. No matter how bombed the game is, as long as it's fun, it will still be played by many. I wish people would be more on a... I wish people would not always regard stuff as like black and white immediately, but kind of bright in the middle a little bit more. Like, you can still enjoy the game and still criticize their bullshit DLC things, because what the fuck were they thinking even putting that in there? Like, get that shit out of here. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? What is this? Doesn't mean, like, you have to obliterate the game for it, though, immediately. So, I don't know. It's hard. It's kind of hard. It's also like, I feel like if people had a little bit more nuanced takes instead of, like, pure hate, I feel like maybe it would be taken a bit more seriously, because, you know, I feel like that if a company looks at the media and then they see like a super weird post pop off, they're gonna be like, okay, this is not something we have to listen to, kind of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's kind of hard. Having to pay money for fast travel is hilarious. Yeah, that is so, like, let's not lie here, these DLCs are super silly and they should not be there. And yes, you can get the stuff in-game by just playing, but why are they there? Why are they there in the first place, right? And they should be criticized for it. And you should definitely put that in your review, even if you do a positive one. Or you can make a negative one and then say, I enjoyed the game, but I don't support this. That's also something you could do. But you don't have to, you know, you don't have to say, this game should die. And that you want to blow up someone or something like that. Because then they're just gonna be like, huh? Pretty much shows that gamers in general are fed up with executives shit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. They've been for a while. They've been for a while. In the end of the day, you bought the game, what you said doesn't matter. Well, I mean, the companies won't care either way, I feel like. Because there will never be... I feel like there will never ever be a scenario where so many people will actually not buy the game. Because if we go back to what we said earlier today, a lot of gamers, they don't go over the consumerism part, like past that consumerism judgment. And they probably don't even look at what's happening. They probably don't even know, let's be honest. Not everyone's on the internet and on Twitter and on like looking through more of the shop page than just putting it in their basket and then downloading it. Let's be honest here. So I feel like a lot of people will not even know what is happening, so the likeliness of a game actually not being bought because of something like this, probably zero actually. But if we don't send death threats to developers, then how do they know we are upset about a digital toy? But that's the issue, that's the issue. The devs didn't do it, and that's the problem. The devs didn't want to do that, they were forced to do that. That's also a thing, right? I feel like people target their outrage at the wrong people very often. And that's another thing about like gamer mentality, because a lot of people don't understand the structures of like a gaming company, so they will just say, like, everything that happens is to them is like, oh, it's the devs' fault. The shitty devs. And it's like, okay, but in 90% of cases, the devs didn't actually do or wanted to do any of that. They were kind of forced to do it, and there's like this big guy above them. You should probably be angry at them and point at them instead. Because they told the devs, hey, you have to do this. And the devs were like, do we have to do this? And they're like, yes, you have to do this. And then people are like, it's the devs' fault. And the devs are like, fuck. I'm living through this for my paycheck. Gamer mentality sounds like a medical condition. I feel like it is in some cases. Not even the CEOs to blame most of the time, because they're beholden to the shareholders. I don't know yes, but also if anyone could try to change something about it, it would be them. So also no. So yes and no. I kind of feel like yes and no about this. They kind of, yeah, they have to satisfy shareholders, but also I feel like if they wanted to like argue about it or change something, they are probably the ones who could have the power to make it happen. Yesn't. Yes. Yesn't. Imagine working for artistic/passion industry and you work for a game that you are not passionate about. I mean, you don't get to decide what game you work on when you join a company. You just get what has been contracted to you, and it might be something you don't actually like, and then you have to live with that. Amateur seeks the sun and gets eaten. The true power always stays in the shadow. But yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff needs to change, but also in return we have amazing single developers in indie games which you should support, so go buy in Stars and Time. Thank you. Building a conspiracy. Yeah, let me grab my tinfoil head. Let me grab my tinfoil hat. I don't know, it's hard. It's just hard. But I also feel like you can't win. No matter what you do. Anyway, Dragon's Dogma looks interesting, but it's not something I would play when it comes out, kind of thing, you know? It's probably a good and a fun game, but it's not something that like hooks me. So I'm like, oh, I want to play this. It's more like, wow, this is intriguing. I would probably like it if I played it in the future. You have a floating tinfoil hat? Yeah, we can conjure one. Dragon's Crashma. Oh my god. Too expensive for my income, so I'll wait at least 50%. Yeah, that too. Games are expensive, so it's like I'll only buy a new title if I'm really hooked. Other than that, I'm a really patient person, so I will usually wait for a sale. So yeah, that would definitely be a on-sale game. In support of small devs, I recommend Slay the Princess. It's so good. Should I tell you something funny? There's a monochrome game bundle with Slay the Princess and In Stars and Time. Just saying. You can get both games together. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? I do wanna play Slay the Princess. It looks super interesting. I do wanna play that. I have such a hard time sometimes because as a streamer, if you play games, you should usually play the games that are like in trend and new. However, games expensive. And then also, I'm that person. Everyone at the table is talking about like Elden Ring. Everyone at the table is talking about Elden Ring. They're like, oh my god, Elden Ring DLC. I sit there and I say nothing because I'm like, Sephiroth is such a cute main character and in Stars and Time, wow. And then I'd be like, Man, the Final Fantasy XIV expansion that's coming out soon, right? Guys, that 10-year story? Oh my god. Anyway, Project Moon update, right? Oh my god, they're releasing a new chapter soon. And it's like, I'm so... It's like my entire personality is liking stuff that other people ignore. I'm such a niche person. And it's weird because I noticed like if something is a niche, I'm automatically more drawn to it. Because then my brain is like, there's a weird niche. That means there must be something that people are very excited about in that niche. Why is that a niche? And then I want to find out. I want to fuck around and I want to find out. And then I get into the niche and then I can't get out anymore. So yeah, I'm kind of like... I don't really play a lot of new games. Because I'm always like, but look at this niche though. Look at this RPG Maker game. Oh. I'm afraid of the day Gavin steps down from Steam. I just hope he finds someone who has, like, maybe the same mindset as him. How do you say? A something successor. Oh my god, the word. A worthy successor! That's the word. My brain couldn't process the word worthy. Also, it's been over an hour already, guys. You know what that means, stretch. I also have the brighter background today. Did you notice? Because we saw it in the anniversary stream and I was like, man, this one's so pretty, I should use it more. I have been following Slay the Princess for a very long time and I was extremely satisfied with the final product. Isn't it also like looping timeline something with time? It's very intriguing and I want to play it. Also, hydrate! Hey Shinta! Seeing Dragon Dogma's Dragon Dogma 2's, there we go, price made me shocked, especially since the most expensive game I bought was Dark Souls 2 at 50% off. Yeah, new games are expensive. We are definitely in a time where like 70 euros is normal nowadays. I remember when new games were like 40 to 50. It's old woman time. You came sad because a friend from your childhood left high school? Aww. Don't worry about it. They're just moving on to a new part of their life. And the most important thing is that they're happy and healthy. Project Moon is slowly becoming less niche-y by the day. They're definitely reaching out further, but I'd still say it's very niche. I would still say it's very niche. If you ask 10 random people, maybe if you're lucky you will find one person who also knows Project Moon still. So they're kinda getting out there, which is nice, but it's still very like in comparison to like the big picture, it's still rather small actually. Yeah, niche, so much niche. Whoa! I like saying the word niche. You know what? I will just become the RPG Maker VTuber. There we go. I will be the RPG Maker musician VTuber. There we go. Boom. Boom. And then randomly, in between, I will play stuff like Metal Gear Rising, and then I will try Elden Ring, and it's gonna be so wild. And then we immediately hop back into like an RPG Maker horror. RPG Maker VTuber niche is already filled, sorry. I mean, you can say that about literally everything out there. In that case, what? Should you just not be a VTuber? You know what? The VTuber niche, it is filled with VTubers. Maybe you should not be a VTuber. So no more Nier games? No, Nier has a special spot, okay? It's like, we need Nier in here. That's a different story. We do need Nier in here. Speaking of Nier Reincarnation is ending on Thursday. As in story is ending, not the service is ending yet, but we're gonna play the finale on Friday, and I'm really excited for it. I don't know what's happening in it. So, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I probably wouldn't play any of the other Nier games on stream because people don't watch it. It's like either you have already played it or it's something that is better played by yourself kind of thing. So even those who don't know, I feel like will not be as hooked when just watching a stream. I say that, but I got into Nier because of a stream. But yeah. Become the FlashTuber VTuber. It's a VTuber model, but the base is a picture of the FlashTuber. Huh. Breaking dimensional walls here. It's kind of repetitive. Yeah, I guess the gameplay loop is not like. I mean that's most games I feel like, and like especially like action games, but like Nier can get kind of long, I feel like, and that's also part of why. You tried to upload the video that you told me about, but it gave you copyright. Oh yeah, I mentioned before, if you want to use my covers for anything, you can, if credit is given, but I cannot affect copyright claim systems because the song still belongs to the original owner, right? So if they send you a claim for the song, then I can't do anything about it because it's their song. So if you use any of my stuff, like of my normal covers, not my original stuff is not affected by copyright, but if you use covers, then they just fall under the usual normal copyright. You can freely use my original songs though, as long as you give credit, because they don't have any copyright. Well, I have copyright on them, but like, they will not cause a claim because I don't put them into automated claiming. Also do the FlashTuber in German so you can call yourself the Fleischröhrer V-Röhrer. I don't even know. You know what? I will just erase that from my mind and pretend that never was in chat. I will pretend that never happened. I didn't read that. Will you label your discography? No. Phantasm is Phantasm. The next album, I actually know what I want to call my original album when I eventually do one, but I'm not gonna tell you. I do know what I want to call it, but it's just gonna be called that, and yeah. Man, it's a good thing I don't understand German. After I read that, yes, it is. Trust me. Bye, Dante. Thanks for stopping by. That was so cursed. You know what I want eventually? What I want? I want like a Cinnia bun model. I want a little Cinnia bun model. So I can hold you and like you sit here. I need a toggle where I can hold a little Cinnia bun. That would be cool. Learning German is a curse? I mean, learning German is a curse. German grammar is hard. So yeah, if you're learning German, good luck. Luckily, I don't need to learn it, since I already know it, and I'm happy that I already know it, because I wouldn't want to learn it. And luckily, I'm also really good at it, so I'm thankful for that. It sounds silly, but like, you don't understand just how many people can't write proper German, even though they're German. I feel like that occurs in every language though, right? There's a lot of English-speaking people who like can't write proper English either. It's just about like how well do you know your own language and how good are you at writing, kinda. But luckily I'm rather good at like at like just the language in general. So I'm happy about that and I'm fine. I'm fine. You wanna be the Cinnia connoisseur artist? Hell yeah! Reminds the torture I had learning German many eons ago, the suffering. Understandable. See, I occasionally have a moment because I work a lot with text, right? And translating stuff. So I occasionally have a moment where I'm like, I'm not even sure what article goes here. We have, so in English you have just the. Everything is the. And then in German, you have gendered terms for every single word. It's either der, oh my god, that was the English. It's either der, so the masculine article, the feminine article, or das, the neutral / objects article. And I can't even explain to you when you use what, because we don't even know how it works. Because sometimes when you think something would be feminine, suddenly it uses the masculine article. And then sometimes you think something is feminine or masculine and it uses the neutral one. And you're like, huh? And sometimes I catch myself with like a few more obscure words and it's like, what the fuck is the article? Is it there? Is it the? Is it das? I don't actually know. I have to Google because I don't know. Even the Germans don't know when to use. Yeah, sometimes we don't know. Because it doesn't always make sense. And there's no proper rule for determining. Like you can have an educated guess of what the article would be, depending on what the word is written like and what it sounds like. But it's never a one-to-one rule where you can say, oh, that's gonna be it. No. Suddenly you have a word where it's like the exact opposite and you're like, what the fuck? Nutella, der, die oder das? It's the. It's the. Clearly. Yeah, there's like entire wars about some words and their articles. You agree? Good. You can stay in my chat. No! V-hack, that's not how it works. Don't you know the article as just part of the word, like the letters? What? You can take an educated guess on like how something is written and what the article will be, but it's never 100% working for every word, no. 2 questions, why are you German? Yeah, I just happened to choose this country because it looked nice when I came here. So, yeah. Why am I German? I just ended up here, kinda. Why do Germans torture themselves like this? Yeah. The answer to that is yeah. Chose it for good weather and intent. The weather is nice right now, but Germany is not a place you would pick for the good weather. I remember when I went to Spain and like just the group I was with, we all were like, when we arrived back in Germany, we were like, well, you can tell we're back home because it was gray and raining. So Germans' torture device is their own language? Yeah, kinda. But if you can wield it properly, you can use it as weapon against others. Man, I wish we got to choose countries when we were born. I don't think you could make a good pick when you're born, actually. Cause, you wouldn't know if you made a good choice until you're old enough to understand how your country works. And then it's kind of the same, right? It's still a gamble. It's like, did I make a good choice or will I regret it for the rest of my life? I like our weather, all 4 seasons and plenty of reasons to stay inside to play games. Yeah, I guess maybe that's the upside of German weather. You can stay inside. Raw Japan would be so overcrowded. Maybe. I wonder if you could pick a country at birth and you have no knowledge of any like country. You just see them on the map. And maybe you can hear a few facts about them, a few good things and a few bad things. I wonder what the most picked country would be, actually. Just, you know, with someone without any bias and without any knowledge and just hearing the facts and seeing it on the map. I wonder what country, like map-wise, would be more appealing and why. I wouldn't want to live in Japan. Have you seen their working hours? Yeah, I would never want to live in Japan. There are just like cultural and systematic things that I feel like are not desirable to live with for me. But it might just be because I'm used to other stuff. But yeah, their work ethic is one of those things. And I'm a workaholic already, so... What kind of facts though? I don't know, just like maybe general like environment and living conditions. Like what do they offer you and what are some like good and bad things that you experience when you just live in the country kind of thing. What the heck are daylight savings? Twice a year. Over here, we time travel. On Sunday, my place is time traveling 1 hour into the future to, well, they say it's to save daylight, but it's kind of bullshit because it doesn't really save anything. So we just time travel for no reason at all, and everyone hates it. God created the utopia country, but you are obligated to follow the tragic narrative written by Yoko Taro. That... I don't know if that can be called utopia. You know people will die. Sin discovers time travel, also Sin hates it, yeah. I hate it so much! Time travel kinda sucks, man. People always say time travel is so cool, but time travel kinda sucks. It's just artificial hangover creation. Oh my god. You know what? In order to... I don't know. Take a breath and get rid of the anger about time traveling. I feel like now is a good time for a quick bathroom break, okay? I will be right back. I'll be just away for a minute. Don't break anything. Okay? I'll be right back. Wow! Okay, hold on. Hey, this time my display is working. Thank you so much, Shinta, for the super. And Kilimine, gotta be quick. Thank you so much for your donation. However, you cannot hide from me. I caught you once again. Oh, you tried so hard this time, everyone, though. Damn, you did well. But it's not enough. It's not enough. Never quick enough. No, you gotta have the luck of being fast, being much, and being supported by the background system. You put Coco upside down on the ceiling? What the fuck? What the heck? Why would you put Coco upside down? I mean, it looks funny, but... You know what? Maybe that's reason enough, actually. Oh yeah. I wanted to mention something again. By the way, guys! Oh my god, there's something in my eye. Hold on. By the way, guys, did you enjoy the anniversary stream on Saturday? Did you have fun? We tried to make it as fun as possible. Mixing some stuff. And then also doing that Q&A and everything. I hope you enjoyed it. There was a lot of preparation going into it. Yay! You enjoyed the stream and the voice pack? Yeah! In case anyone here has missed it, the VOD is up for the anniversary stream that I had on Saturday together with Nious. We did a lot of fun stuff, so I recommend it if you haven't seen it. But also, we of course, there's anniversary merch that is still available for a limited time. One of the things inside is a voice pack. And this one was wild because it's the first time I did a voice pack. I was a little bit like, I felt a little lost because I was like, oh my god, it seemed like such a big thing. I haven't done a voice pack before, and I haven't mixed a voice pack before as well, but I think it turned out pretty well, so... But I'm so happy to see that you guys enjoyed it. Did Nious survive? Yeah, he did survive, but I fear he might have enjoyed that gin a little bit too much, and yeah, I need to maybe hide some bottles. Just, you know, to make sure. You like the bar aesthetic? I'm happy! I'm happy to hear that. See, with me liking Valhalla so much and Nious being, you know, a little bit lost when it comes to drinks, it fit well. We agreed on it rather quickly. Nious didn't burn the bar down? Yet. No, I'm kind of the one who burns the bar down though. Yeah, at least you don't have to wait for the voice pack to ship. Yeah, true. The voice pack is digital download, so you get it immediately. Oh, also, I talked to Karen about like shipping stuff again. When you order your merchandise, if you ever wonder if your merchandise is stuck in customs or the like, because customs can take literal weeks until your stuff gets through. If stuff feels like it's taking a little bit too long, there's actually a tracking number on the bottom of your order that you can check. It might be a little easy to miss, but there's definitely a tracking number and you can use that to check if maybe your stuff is stuck in customs somewhere. Yeah, Nious was not in optimal conditions at the end of that stream, but he's fine now. I hope he stays fine. I can't guarantee that. I can just hide the bottles. How will people who buy the voice pack be able to receive the voice pack? You just download it. It's a digital download. The booth link in my stream description is broken. What? Oh shit! Oh, I copied it with the dots. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, I didn't notice. Thank you so much for telling me though. That means it's broken in the other stream too. Yeah. Nine! Why? Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. Sorry about that. That link and this link. So yeah guys, if you want to go to the shop and order some merch, I have updated the links in the video descriptions. So now you can actually click on the link. Oh, hold on, I mixed up the links. Oh my god! Hilfe! Okay, save. Did I mix them up here too? I did. Okay, now they're correct! Okay, now the shop links are correct. Thank you for letting me know. A question, is it safe for work? I work around children. There's some ASMR stuff and you know what? Maybe just to be, I think the main track, the longest track of the voice pack is safe, but the rest, the extra stuff, maybe it would be weird if that was heard in public, I feel like. So there's nothing explicit or like. There's nothing that's like not safe for work, but I'm just saying, if you know, you played an ASMR track all of a sudden that's like playing at the bar, that would probably be weird. Wait, ASMR? I guess I have to buy it now? Yes, both Nious and I do have an ASMR track. Yes, I did ASMR for this voice pack. I did. At first I was thinking about it, but then I was like, you know what? Come on. I do it. I guess I do it. It's not spicy content, but like, you can't tell me that you would play like a bar ASMR in like public and people would not look at you in a weird way. This is your first time watching ALTYR and you made quite the impression. Ooh! Well, welcome, and I'm happy to hear that. Thank you. Need to figure out how the digital downloads work with ordering through Bayi for international shipping? Oh, that's a good point. Should I ask Karen? She can probably make a guide that I can show you guys if you want me to. Which one do I need to use as a German bro? Probably the international shipping one. Though the voice packs, I don't think they're like, they have like a region option actually. I'm not sure. That would be greatly appreciated. Okay, let me ping. At Karen. Can you make a guide? Okay. Karen is probably like... How late is it there? Karen might be sleeping actually. Karen might be sleeping or not online right now, but when she sees it, she will probably provide a guide that I can share with you guys. Okay, I'm gonna clarify the issue a little bit further. There we go. Okay, don't worry, you will definitely get your voice packs. But I understand that these pages might be a little bit confusing sometimes. Does it contain Nious Caught on Fire, .web or Cinnia Break Bottles, .wave? Let's just say, there's definitely something with fire, but it's not a news pack. You research more about pink? No, wait, that's not the intention. That's not the intention of the stream. Do not research pink. Get rid of pink. Aww. Cinnia breaking bottle is the least alchemist stuff to do? Or is it? I'm more the... I don't really break bottles, I'm more likely to spill the drink. I'd say. As we saw earlier. With the water. But yeah, I will make sure that you guys can download your voice packs properly, don't worry about it. What else did I want to say? Oh yes, if you didn't have the chance to watch the stream, I also wanted to mention the announcements again. We had two big announcements. One of them is that we're in the works for another dimension! We're working on 3D stuff for the future, and also there's gonna be a new outfit. Oh my god! Oh my god! We're getting new clothes finally. And I can't show or tell you anything about it. I can just tell you that like Kiku and I are like, well, Kiku is doing the work, but we're working on it together, of course. I'm giving the input and the feedback and everything. But I can just say, oh my god, I'm so in love with the outfit. You don't understand, guys. You don't understand what is coming. It's so good. It's so good. And that's all I can say. My hair is salmon. It's not quite orange. It's more like in the peach area. Still need to do that Color Fury stream, huh? She has bad eyesight, so it appears salmon? What do you mean? Have you considered that you might be colorblind? Is your hair made of salmons? No. My hair ate a lot of salmon. Kiku is amazing. Thanks to you, I follow them on Twitter and their art is so good. Yeah, right? Kiku is so good. Kiku is so awesome. And downplays himself way too much. Kiku can like... I think what I admire the most about Kiku's like... just how Kiku works is like... he has an idea and then he just throws it together and he can like set the scene perfectly in like a super short amount of time. He just has an idea and he just throws out a super good image, and it doesn't necessarily have to be like a super detailed image too, right? It's just the way Kiku draws, like this manga kinda panel style. It's like, well, he has an idea and he just smacks it at you and it looks so good and it sets the scene perfectly. It's like, it's really impressive. It's really impressive! Sin is bald, her hair is chat mass hallucination, so the color can differ. Ah, that's what it is. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. It's just a morphogenetic field. Also, base taste. He drew Irena from Claymore. Ah! Yeah, I feel like Kiku has something for everyone. Guys, Kiku Papa the artist has two pink allegations. You can pull the receipt. Yeah, I saw in the anniversary, Kiku Papa has betrayed me. betrayed me once more. And I don't know how I feel about that. And I have already said in HighTideSha, I will figure out something to make them suffer for it. Both Nious and Kiku for betraying me like this. Cause I also saw what Nious said when I was taking a bathroom break, okay? Pink soldiers? What the fuck was that about? I'm telling you all, I don't miss anything! I will see it eventually! What the fuck was that about? So yeah, I will figure out something and they will feel my wrath. Yeah. Our generals will not fear you? Oh. That's what you think, right? But you haven't seen me enacting my wrath yet. So just you wait. Just you wait. Mr. Lime also drew you in pink? No, the light is pink! The light is pink, it's not me. It's just the lighting. And it makes me appear pink, but I'm not pink. So... You see my issue with the profile picture, it's all pink. Surely she won't make a sacrifice out of one of us, right? Yeah, I would never. Man, I'm kinda hungry for like a cinnamon roll right now. Yeah, I could eat a cinnamon roll right about now. Chat, you look awfully tasty today. Has anyone told you that? Then go to IKEA? Right, don't they have these Swedish cinnamon rolls? I forgot their name, but I think I know what you mean. Don't eat us, we're past our expiry date and moldy? Nah, it's fine. You know, if I don't die from it, it will make me stronger, so... Huh? You won't eat me? I'm pink? So Yamete is volunteering today? Got it. You're the first cinnamon to go. I don't care about the color, it's all cinnamon rolls. So, oh, that reminds me, I need to make some red velvet cake again because, yeah, so good. Goodbye, Amate, goodbye. The small ones, although the Dutch cinnamon rolls are much better. You know what's the best cinnamon rolls? The ones you get from the good bakery. Yeah, the bakery cinnamon rolls, the big ones, they are the best ones. The IKEA ones are pretty decent, but nothing beats the baked ones. Oh, so good! Ever heard of you are what you eat? Hey, stop. I haven't eaten pink before this, okay? So what does that say about you? If you saw pink beforehand? You will be coconut flavor right now? Because the last thing you ate was coconut-filled bread and coconut pudding? Ah, you have to slide way down on the list, my friend, because I hate coconut. I hate coconut and I hate pineapple. So you have to slide all the way down on that list. Oh my gosh. You know what? I will ignore that message. Coconut is tasty? No, coconut is disgusting. It tastes so ugly. I don't even know how to explain that taste besides just calling it ugly. Like, genuinely. It's like, if ugly had a taste, it's coconut. It's so... I don't know. It's like paper with a like disgusting aftertaste, and it's trying to put in some milk as well. Just wanted to let you know that all of chat regularly ingests pink crayons. Oh no! You're crayon eaters! Coconut water is peak though? No. Peak from the bottom maybe. Have you tried nata de coco? No, I don't know what that is. Coconut can be tasty sometimes. I tried different like types of like just... I tried coconut milk, I tried coconut ras, I tried the coconut chalky thingy. It's all disgusting. It's all disgusting. There's no exception. The only thing I use like coconut milk for is when cooking like curry. That's it. But that's because you don't taste the coconut. Now the coconut nut is a giant nut. And if you eat... I know that song. And if you eat too much, you'll get very fat. A friend showed it to me once, and it has been stuck ever since. Also, that friend will... That friend is not necessarily a singer, but they will break out in song when coconut is mentioned, so I appreciate that. Coconut milk you don't drink, it's for cooking? Yeah, that's why I was like, I use it for cooking, but I only use it for cooking. For cooking curry, and that's it. Because you don't taste the coconut in it. Because that's disgusting. Sin shows the true color, time to cancel her. You know what else is disgusting? Pineapple. Pineapple is also very disgusting. It's like pineapple tries to be good, and it like it starts and you're like, hey, this could be good, and then it forms into this weird, disgusting amalgamation, and it's like, wow, I thought this would be good, but it kind of sucks. On pizza, yeah, I mean, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, but pineapple itself also just tastes kind of disgusting. Quite disgusting. Pineapple is quirky. Yeah. The most popular ice cream flavor in Thailand is coconut milk flavor? Damn. Well, there's also people out there who like asparagus juice, so you know. Sin very lost, opinions very much not Knorke, but yes, don't put it on pizza. You know what? Guys, it's okay to be wrong sometimes. So don't worry about it. It's okay that you're wrong. The reason why she hates pineapple is that it tastes like pineapple. Exactly. I agree about pineapple, but I remember what you said about coconut. Both disgusting. Both disgusting. I'm sorry. You know what? You can like it though. I will not go and hunt you down just because you like pineapple or coconut. Like, you can even put pineapple on your pizza if you're silly like that. Go ahead, as long as I don't have to eat it. I just say, kinda disgusting. What about kiwi on pizza? Okay, first of all, kiwi itself kinda mid. It I don't feel like it adds anything like uniquely flavorful enough to be amazing. Also, kiwi on pizza, what the fuck? That's even weirder than pineapple on pizza. That's even weirder. Do you like pizza crust though? I do eat it, yeah. It's just like baked bread, so... I don't understand why people leave the crust. I know they want the good stuff, but why You know, why leave it? It's just like baked, like crunchy bread. It's nice. Don't send hairy kiwis and force people to bite into it. What about black olives on pizza? Olives are disgusting. Olives, any shape and form of olives. Well, olive oil is just for cooking, right? But like olives themselves, olives disgusting. What the fuck even are olives? What are they trying to be? I don't understand. They're like these silly round guys, but they're like, all they do is be disgusting. I don't understand olives. Then there's people who like, they love olives above like everything else. And it's like, okay, interesting. Also, hey Ken, I'm fine, how about you? Filled mushrooms with olives are great though. Filled mushrooms. Amazing. 11 out of 10. Remove the olives though. No, olives are disgusting. Olives are disgusting. You shave your kiwis? I don't eat kiwis. But don't you spoon them out though? The one kiwi I ate, I spooned it out of the kiwi. I thought that's how you do it. To you, the crust is the best part of the pizza? Okay, I don't agree with that because like, a good mushroom pizza, so good. And the crust is just, you know, the nice rest kinda. Your entire personality is liking olives. I mean, we do need diversity between people, so you will be tolerated. You will not be celebrated, but you will be tolerated. So Sin was a picky eater all along. I'm not that much of a picky eater, but like there are very specific things where it's just like, I will never be friends with this, you know? There's just specific things that don't work for me. Kiwis are not avocado? Oh no, both are disgusting. Avocado is disgusting too, yeah. Why would you shave a kiwi? They have feathers? Haha, yeah, the other kiwi. The bird. I don't eat birds. Well, I do eat chicken, but I don't eat kiwi birds, okay? Let's say, you know what? No, we don't eat kiwi birds, okay? You were on a roll with good food takes until you got to olives. As I said before, it's okay to be wrong. So don't worry about it. It's okay that you're wrong. Avocados are hella nice. And they're, I don't know, avocados kind of exist. And I don't understand what they're trying to be. Sin is an opinionated eater. That just happens to be... Oh, I think you mistyped correct there. It's okay, autocorrect can do that sometimes. I correct it for you. Sin is an opinionated eater that just happens to be correct about many things concerning food. There you go. You're welcome. What do you think about guava? I don't think I had guava, so I can't tell. What about mangoes? Kinda mid. Mangoes are okay. They're okay, but they're kinda mid. Yeah, wait, did you think we are talking about eating birds? About kiwi birds? No, we were talking about the fruit. Kiwi fruit, okay? I will clarify that. Kiwi fruit, kinda mid. Mid at best. Mangoes, kinda mid. Do you like apple? I do! It depends on the apple though. I like when they're a bit harder and a bit more sour. Or if they're like super like... When they're like super sweet, I guess. But if there's a lot of apples that are like, they kind of taste like water with a little bit of apple flavor. Or they feel like mushy when you grab them. I don't like those. I don't like those. But I do like apples. Yeah, apple's good. Apple's good. You're on PC, there's no autocorrect? Well, then you just mistype the word. That's okay too, you know? You can mistype a word occasionally, that's fine. Don't judge you for that either. You have a pen. You have an apple. This is why she never gained weight, guys. She never understood the fruits. I did eat a bag of chips over the past 3 days. So... But, I'm still one of the lucky ones who can eat however much they want to. Apples fresh from the tree, good memories of my grandpa's farm. Aww. Yeah. That was a nice thing about farm life, definitely. He also had a big apple tree. I would always climb up on the tree. Honestly, I didn't really care much about the apples on that tree. I just liked climbing the tree because I like climbing. But the apples from that tree were pretty good. They were rather sweet. Oh no, a poor bag of chips was accidentally eaten. Oh no, that was with full intention. That was with full intention. Guys, I have a severe issue. I'm running out of space for books again. I have like 3 books on my night table that I'm still reading. And I ordered another art book from a series I like. And now it's like, well, when I have all these books and I need to sort them in, then my book space will be entirely occupied. And the worst thing about this is I can't let go of any of these books, or the art books for that matter. I don't know what to do. Because I don't have space, but I sure do get more art books. Time to call IKEA to open a new branch near Sin's house. I do have 2 IKEA shelves, so... but I feel like I need to think about whether I can make it 4 somehow instead of 2. Do you stack your books on the floor? No, I have some books stacked on my night table though. But maybe I should consider stacking books on the floor for the aesthetic. And also for space. It's not all art books, no, but most of them are, yes. Actually, it's kinda... okay, most books I have are art books. Then I have a lot of, like, art practice books. So, like, anatomy, perspective. I need to pick up that perspective book again, because I still don't understand how you draw perspective. Oh, well, I mean, I kinda do it somehow, but it's never entirely correct because I just don't fucking understand, and I try to understand like 5 times and I just don't get it. Maybe I'm just too stupid for perspective. Anyway, that's the second most books that I have. And then nowadays I do read books with stories too. So yeah, I do have some novels. You have no shelf control? I like that one. I like that one. Maybe sell to close friends so you can get money and still go to read them. What if I don't have friends? No, I do have a friend here. I do have 2 friends here. But they're not into art books. So what do I do now? Make friends? No, that's so hard. I don't know. Actually, maybe it's not that hard. Make friends, turn them into artists. You know what my issue with making friends is? I feel like the people I try to make friends with are always like very occupied people, so it's never anything more than being good acquaintances. And at the same time, I often have people who just come at me and they're like, we're friends now. And then I'll be like, yeah, well, I could make them my friend now, but also I don't like when people approach me and they're like, we're friends now. And I'm like, I don't fucking know you. I don't even know your name. Who gave you the right to decide? It has to be mutual. So I'm stuck in a weird loop of a lot of people stay acquaintances because we just don't have time. Or we're both shy, so we don't make more of it. Or I have people who want to be my friends a little bit too much. And then I'm like, I don't actually know you. Oh. Very true, that always puts me off when people get too friendly too quickly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm German, but like, it agitates me. It throws me off so hard because I'm like, It's also like, I put friends on like, friends are like something very big for me, right? For some people, friends are like, oh, it's enough to be friends for them if they're just talking occasionally or they're like Facebook friends. And to me, it's like, it takes a lot until I like call someone genuine friend. So it's like, it doesn't, I feel like maybe the expectations don't really align here. But yeah, I wish I had more artist friends. A lot of my friends are not creatives, I will say. They're not singers, they're not artists, they're just normal people. Everyone who's not a musician or an artist is normal, apparently. Now you know. Also, hello Kiku! Kiku! Hey there! I do try to motivate my friends to do creative stuff though. When they talk about that they want to do something, I always try to motivate them. It doesn't tend to last long a lot of times, but sometimes they will try out something like singing or drawing for a bit, and honestly that's good enough for me. Could you ever throw away art books? Throw away, no. I would try to sell them, but also I have issues separating myself from the art books because it's art, and I love art, and I don't want to give them away, so it's kind of hard. I really need to grow out of, you know, an art style or like something that I like, which I have an art book of, to decide that I want to sell it. It's always like, oh, but this could be a reference one day, so I want to keep it. Or I just, you know, I have a day where I'm like, I want to look at pretty pictures. I want to look at pretty pictures, and I want to be sure that the pictures are made by actual people. Yay! And then I pick up an art book. No, why do you ask Kiku about the... No! Kiku betrayed me already. He said pink last time. And I will remember that. From my experience, people who do usually want something from you aren't to call you friends that quickly, but maybe that's just me. I don't know, maybe I'm too cautious sometimes, but I feel like a lot of times when people were like too friendly with me immediately, or like, well, not necessarily too friendly, because I always try to be friendly because I am of the opinion that life is shitty enough already, so I try to be friendly to everyone I interact with. And I definitely had cases where people hated me because they thought I was being fake friendly when I was genuinely just being like, oh, I genuinely try to be friendly because life sucks and I know it sucks. But it's like, I don't know, when someone tried, like every time someone tried to be my friend, like put me, like kind of forced me into the position of making me their friend, it always ended in a bad experience. Because at some point they would put expectations on me, which I was not ready to, like, meet. It's like, they suddenly expected stuff from me, and I was like, I don't even know who you are. Why do you expect me to, like, take care of you excessively when I don't even know who you are? So I'm always very like careful when someone, not when they're friendly to me, but when they're like telling me, oh, we're friends, because then I'm like, are we? Are we, and are you sure we are? Because I'm not sure about that. Like, it has to come naturally for me. We can be friendly acquaintances, and then naturally it will probably evolve into friendship. But if someone just tells me, I don't know, they know me for a week, and then they're like, oh, but we're friends, right? And I'm like, are we? To get closer with artists, you need to draw first? Is that supposed to be a call out? I can't show you guys my stuff, but I do draw. I do draw, and I am an artist. But the issue with artists is a lot of artists are introverts, so we just admire each other quietly. And then occasionally we will have like a discussion about something, and it's like an amazing discussion, but then we don't talk to each other after the discussion is done anymore because we're both shy and we don't know what to talk about. So it doesn't, we have like a nice discussion, and then it's like we both think, oh, that was nice, but we don't talk further. Why buy more shelves when you can borrow the local library shelves for free? I don't think they would like it if I just took one of their shelves. I do like visiting the library though. Our library is like super pretty. It's very modern. I really love it there. I should go there more often, actually. I feel like real friends don't need to tell themselves that they are friends. Now that you say it, when I talk to friends, it's always like, when they talk about me, they will say my friend, of course, but like when we talk to each other, there's never... I guess we don't call each other friends, we just do friend stuff. Yeah. But I feel like there would have to be a very specific scenario where you like mention friend in a sentence too. But yeah, if someone would send me a sentence that is like, we're friends, right? Or like they say, oh, because we're friends, then that's immediately like alarms going off. I'm like, uh-oh. Guys, I'm afraid you guys have severe trust issues. Or maybe we just had very bad experiences. One would think artists are better at making friends. After all, they can draw each other in. Oh, we really need to do that joke stream, huh? Guys, next week, do we want to do the confession stream or the joke stream? I want to do one of them next week. To be friends with artists, you have to draw the distance shorter. Shoutouts to the early Cinnia draw streams. I only did one art stream here, yeah, and it was... I just did like cute drawings because the tablet I had to use for it, I'm not used to drawing on it, so I was like, oh my god. If I try to do like a full drawing here, I'm gonna go insane. So we drew some cute stuff. Real friends would be, oi, are you still alive? Let's hit the pizza. Yeah! Cute stuff is cute. Yeah! Just how fear is fear. Dad jokes are ready. You guys want to do the bad joke judgment stream first next week? You wanna do the bad joke judgment stream? And then I set up a form. Maybe I will set up a form for Wednesday already or something. I will set up a form, and then you can, in the meantime, while we still do the bad joke stream, you can submit your sins so I can read them on our non-confession stream. Fear the fear, build the build, exactly. If only we didn't live in a society so I didn't get judged for liking cute stuff as a man. I mean... it's easier said than done, but like, never be ashamed of what you like. Fuck them. Fuck them if they don't like cute stuff or if they judge you for it. Honestly, all my homies, they all like cute stuff when I think about it. They all like cute stuff and there's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to like cute stuff, no matter your gender or who you are. So, yeah. You're also allowed to have plushies on your bed, no matter how old you are, okay? Just gonna say that. So... stand with what you like. If they don't accept that you like stuff, then they don't deserve you. Correct, I'm a 30-year-old dude with 15 years of Vocaloid obsession, do what you want. Exactly. Exactly. You can like stuff as a man. You can like stuff as a man. You can like cute stuff as a man. You don't have to be ashamed of it. And yes, you can be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, it doesn't matter. You can be 100 years and you can still have plushies on your bed because plushies are amazing and cute things are adorable and we love them. It doesn't matter. So yeah, stand with what you like, I say. Stand with what you like. I feel like that's also, you know, I feel like, especially when you're an adult, I feel like it's even more important to like stand with what you really like. Because people who think they need to abandon or like hide what they like just because they reach a certain age or something, I don't know, kinda L-take. That's their issue, honestly. It's not yours, it's their issue that they have to sort out. You don't have to comply with their image of what is considered, you know, appropriate for you and what isn't. I am a mid-30 former soldier and still have a cute Sanalai bread dog on my couch. That's so cute! And you should have it, because it's adorable. And yes, it should sit on a couch, because the plushie deserves a nice spot. For example, Nious loves Taylor Swift and Billie Eilish. Yeah! And he can be proud of it. Sometimes a friend of my mom's visits and like this friend, they are very much on the spectrum of like the type of person who is like on the judgmental side, right? So kinda they would abandon stuff that they like to like appear better to the public. They are very like how they look to the public is very important to them, but so I always feel a little bit awkward when I like look into my room. But then it's like, yeah, there's plushies and a bunch of cat toys, and yes, everything's plastered with my favorite gacha girls. But do I care what you think about that? No. Because at the end of the day, right, when I'm alone in this room, I look at my Kafka poster and I'm happy. I look at Kafka and I'm happy. And yes, I do look at my Nier merch and I would put it there again. Understandable, yeah. Yeah! So put up your posters and your plushies and have your super cute keychain with you. And be proud of it. That's my opinion. Cheers. How's it already 2.5 hours? What the fuck? I missed the stretch and hydrate again. I have no feeling of time. Jeez. Everyone stretch. Stretch. Franz Kafka. Yeah. Not Kafka Star Rail. I have a waifu image of Franz Kafka on my wall. I look at it every night. And hydrate, everyone. Yeah, didn't you know Franz Kafka? He also drew doujinshis, yeah. He drew waifu doujinshis. You need to sleep now. Thank you so much for stopping by, Eyes, and sleep well. Good night, good night. We won't do much longer anyway. I need to, you know, I need to stop myself. Because sometimes I could ramble for like hours. I could just go on. But then it's like, well, I kind of still have to finish work. So maybe I should not. Unless I want to work until 2 AM again and then be super exhausted tomorrow because I feel like I had no rest whatsoever. I also worked way too much this weekend. I didn't actually really get to rest this weekend. Imagine knowing how to draw and not drawing doujinshi. Yeah, I keep forgetting the hour mark. Gee. Sometimes I even look at the hour mark and I'm like, oh, I need to do the stretch and hydrate. And I start a topic and I go for half an hour and then it's like, I forgot to say stretch and hydrate. I'm sure there must be Kafka Verwandlung, so Metamorphosis, and Kafka Star Rail crossover art somewhere. I kind of want to draw Kafka dancing with a cockroach now. Oh my god. Then I could show you my art, guys. Oh. I do actually have some art that I want to show you at some point later too, but I can't show you because it's related to the new outfit. So that's a thing too. That's a thing too. Guys, I draw. I am an artist. I swear. I just can't show you shit. Because it's all secret stuff. I can only show you my cute capybara chibi drawing. Do it, no balls? I mean, you're right, but... Maybe I do it, yeah. Maybe I do it. Maybe I do a quick doodle later. Because now, in my mind, Kafka is dancing with a cockroach. I'm something of an artist myself. I do wonder, do I have anything here that I could show? That is not secret. Secret in a project. And not a chibi drawing? And not a chibi drawing? No. No, I don't think I can. That's a project. That is a project as well. Fuck! See, the issue is not that I don't draw, it's that when I draw, I always draw for projects because I do so many projects that it's like I just go from one project drawing to another, so I don't ever actually just draw for myself, so I don't have anything that I could show you. Aw. Aura! Thank you so much for the raid, welcome! Did you have a nice stream? What did you stream today? Good luck with daylight savings, thank you so much, I need it. I sure need it. Oh god. I'm not ready for daylight savings. I'm gonna die. Guys, I promise. Okay, this is a promise. I will draw Kafka and I will show you. And when we have the outfit, I will also show you my drawing that my doodle I did for the outfit. Yippee! Well, as for drawings, I mean, it's also like a chibi drawing, but hey, I did the Cinnia Bun plushie, I guess, so... You watched Punishing Grey Raven trailers, pain. Oh god. Do they also have like super emotional trailers? That like grip you even though you don't know what's going on? Oh! Oh guys, I think Canon is there. Oh, Canon is typing. Guys, there might be a tutorial coming soon for the voice pack. God, raids make me miss Twitch so much. Oh man. Yeah, sometimes I'm like, sometimes I really feel it because I really enjoyed Twitch. So I really miss Twitch functions sometimes, and I also like miss the spontaneity? Spontaneous. I miss being spontaneous because on Twitch you can just go live and then decide what you do. And on YouTube you gotta have to plan beforehand what you do. Unless you're you're like me and you say Wednesday is a stream, but I don't know what stream. But even then you need to like decide what you do on that day. So yeah, it's like I miss the spontaneous nature of Twitch, and what I miss is all the functions they get, and we get nothing here on YouTube. So you need to find someone who can code something for you if you want something specific, because all the add-ons and everything, they're all just for Twitch. But I still feel like for what I do, YouTube is just better, and also better in the long run. So also all my buns are here. I enjoy my buns being here. Also, you can throw things at the streamer on Twitch. There might be something similar that maybe works with YouTube. I need to check though. I saw something. I don't know if it works. Maybe with a command like !throw. Maybe I can set up something. I do actually like daylight saving. It means I can go on a run after work and it will still be light out. See, changing like the time itself that we get with the daylight savings is not necessarily bad. The issue is that they switch it around. I wish they would just decide on one. Like, they can keep the summertime for all I care, but like, please don't switch it back. That's all I ask for. Yeah, YouTube needs to step up their game. Okay, Karen says you will need a transferring service for purchasing on Booth because it only accepts Japanese addresses. For downloading, go to purchases, click on your details. You can download files there. Oh, okay. And I have some pictures too. Hold on. I will show them for you guys. Ah, okay. Hold on. Okay. This is about the anniversary voice pack merchandise download. Because there's a bit of a struggle with the page. So if you you do have to use the Booth link for international shipping, even though it's a digital good, just so it counts as international good. Then you go here to purchases, and then inside you should find your purchase, and you can go here to details, and then on the details you should be able to just download it. There we go. I hope that helped. Okay. 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 Can we have it on Twitter? Yeah, I will post it on Twitter as well. And I will also post it in... Actually, can I post images there? I can post a link to the tweet, I guess. Yeah, that's the interface for Booth. You have to go to Booth if you purchase internationally. Oh, wait! Oh, what are we supposed to do when ordering via Bayi? Oh, did you buy it with Bayi, the voice pack as well? Bayi. Okay, I'm asking for that too. But the bundle needs to be Bayi because shipping, right? Yeah. That's why. Okay. Let's see. We really need a more direct customer support line. I mean, you could technically just go to the HighTideSha page and then directly send a message to them as well. But it's easier if I just tell you on stream. Especially if you're here to listen to the answer directly. You're basically getting live support? Live support. Oh my god. It's the right word because it's the same word, but in my mind it was written with an F and I'm like, wait, life support? Yeah, life support. I'm your customer support for today, everyone. Oh, but yeah, if you got it on Booth, if you only bought the voice pack, now you have the images for that. Hey. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but still no animated emotes on YouTube, right? True, yeah. I still want the song list for YouTube. I did do my own document with songs you can request, but it's not the same. Okay, Karen says she found the problem. Let's see. HighTideSha Twitter account doesn't have the M's open last time I checked. Oh, I will let her know that too. Apparently, if you refresh the page, you could check if the files are there. Yeah, I wasn't sure if the DMs are open. So then you would have to write an email. But I also said... I also said then we should probably open them. Okay, the DMs are being opened, so if you ever have trouble with your stuff from now on, you can also contact HighTideSha directly on Twitter. And if you don't have Twitter, you can just send a mail. Please keep giving me live support. Gladly. Okay, so if you bought through Bayi and you got your order confirmed and then you go to your purchases, do you have the files there? Or are you missing them? Live customer support. Oh. On Bailly or on Booth? On Bailly, on Bailly. Because the issue is with Bailly. On Booth, you just need to find the right menu. In this stream, we learned a glimpse of Sin during eternal meetings. Yeah. Sometimes it's just, you know, sometimes there's stuff that only becomes apparent when you do something, because that's when like issues arise that can only arise when the thing is live and happening. So sometimes you just need to shift some stuff around. Aww, Karen says sorry for the trouble. Aww. Aww. It's okay. We're fixing it after all. Aww. International stuff do be pain. Yeah, that's also the thing, right? Shipping stuff internationally is like super hard. The teachers learn more than the students. We are all learning. Yeah, you're never done learning, right? There's always something. Issues are meant to be fixed, not lamented on. Lament, da 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 da. Exactly. It's okay. From now on, if you have any issues, you can contact HighTideSha. DMs are now open. And I will also post the pictures for Booth again on Twitter. And then just let me know if it shows the files for you on Bailly too after you bought it. And if not, we will figure out what the issue is together. Yee. Guys, there's more stuff I would love to give you a teaser on, but I can't yet. So I thought about what can I say without saying what it is? What can I say without saying anything really? So I thought about it and I decided to give you one word, okay? What it means, what it's for, what it's related to. That's for me to know and for you to figure out, okay? I give you one word, okay? The word is 11. And that's it. What does it mean though? Well, who knows? You can speculate if you want to. But I will never give you a yes or a no. Stranger Things! I said I'm not gonna say a yes or no, so I will just say maybe to that. Sure, maybe. Maybe Stranger Things. But all you get is the 11. The numbers, Mason, what do they mean? What do they mean indeed? 11, Sin is going to become a football star? Maybe. Maybe. It's month, the 11th month. Huh. Maybe. Maybe. Wait, who's the 11th sinner in Limbus? Who is the 11th one? Interesting guesses, everyone. Interesting guesses. And it's all a maybe. Oh, it's Dante? Well, maybe. Plot twist, I am Dante. Nah. You think Dante's 10? Okay, research, hold on. We're all Dante. Yeah, maybe we were all Dante all along. Yeah. Oh, where are the numbers? Oh my god! Oh my god! See, I thought about this a second ago, cause I was like, what if it was them? That would be funny, wouldn't it? The 11th sinner? Oh well, the sinner with the number 11? That's Sinclair. It's Sinclair. Oh my god! What does it mean? Coincidence? I think not. Oh. See? All along, Sinclair was written C-I-N-N and then the Claire. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Maybe that's the 11. Oh. Oh yeah. Coming back to art. Coming back to art. Recently, I kind of grew a liking to like comic styles. I'm very like, we're very anime in this household, right? And I love to draw in like anime style, and I like doing like, I like to try and do like dynamic poses and stuff like that, and draw in anime style. But lately I'm kind of very much drawn to like comic styles a lot too. No, not Comic Sans! No! Comic styles. I don't like Comic Sans, no. And I can't like Comic Sans, because that would be a crime. Also not Papyrus, no. Comic Sans Undertale? Yeah, exactly. Oh. But no, it's like, I don't know, recently I just realized how comic artists are so, they follow like, they have like these stylized proportions, but they can make their images so flowy because of it. Because the proportions are so freely drawn, and they set the characters in motion and stuff. And they kind of do crazy stuff with perspective sometimes. It's like, I don't know. I guess comic styles can feel so flowy and dynamic because it's freer. It's not so much bound to getting the proportions right? Because anime styles are more, they're closer to like realistic drawings. So if you get your proportions wrong, it will look awkward, even though it's anime styled. And then with comics, it's like, because they're a bit more freely on the anatomy, they're like, they can make such dynamic and flowy stuff. So recently I feel myself drawn to comic styles a lot. Maybe I should start a second style. Just for self-indulgence, kinda. And also... I realized that it's a little bit easier to distinct on comic styles which art is self-made and which is more generated. That's also something that grew my appreciation for it, kinda. Because sometimes I genuinely look at stuff and I'm like, should I like this? Or is this generated? I'm not sure anymore sometimes. It's crazy. And Oh! Okay, Karen made an announcement on the HighTideSha Twitter. She provided an email now that you can use for any issues. So if you have any issues, you can now send a message to HighTideSha_official@hightidesha.com. And then she will try to help and respond. How many Clip Studio Paint login bonuses did you get? Okay, so I was like on a very good road to get all of them, and then I forgot one, so I only would have gotten every reward except the last of them, and then I entirely forgot to log in. So now I only have 2/3 of the login bonuses that I got. What I'm trying to say is I fucked up. I fucked up. I didn't get my login bonuses. Divorced from reality, but based on it. Yeah. You're still learning Loomis Anatomy? Loomis Anatomy is good, yeah. I will admit I haven't studied my fundamentals when I studied art as much. So there's stuff that I still practice that is kind of like, ugh. I should practice this, but I also don't want to practice it in a boring way because I just want to make art, kind of. So I usually go with, oh, I pick an illustration and I just learn new stuff while I illustrate. I'll occasionally do figure drawing, but it's been a while since I did the last one. That helps a lot with practicing anatomy. It's so crazy to me when like super like popular, well-known artists have like an interview and then they're like, oh, I never even studied the fundamentals. They just kind of grew on me, and it's like, well, maybe there's hope for the future. It's hard to tell when they retouch the generated art. Yeah, especially then. It's like they often miss spots, like, but like they retouch a lot of the stuff that would be a giveaway for you. So it's like, I don't know, is this real or is it not? Is it real or is it just fantasy? And it's especially like with highly rendered anime style pictures, right? Those are like super easily generated nowadays, and it's like, oh, I see like an amazing picture and I have to check the artist page to see, well, did they do this? Did they make this? Or did they not? I have to like double check, and it's, I'll be honest, it's kind of annoying. Art used to be something where it's like you see it on your timeline and you were sure someone made this and you could just enjoy it. And nowadays it's like, well, I see something and I'm not even sure if I should like it because I don't know if it's like, if someone made it. So yeah, that's also a reason why like comic style is kind of growing on me at the moment. Because I feel like it's easier to see. And also, I like how they just take the freedom to make everything like super flowy and stuff. It's better to draw a lot and like it than to practice a little and learn fundamentals, I think. Yeah. In the end, it matters on how you draw more, basically. Because you still learn stuff while you're drawing. And yeah, maybe you're not getting better at fundamentals as fast as you could, but what's it to you if like you're burned out afterwards because you hate studying fundamentals? I still really want to understand perspective, but I'm having serious issues and I don't understand why. Cause like I'm not that bad at like thinking in space, kinda. When I think about rooms, I'm not that bad at thinking in space. But then when I have to draw characters, sometimes it's like I try to do like a perspective thing and it still looks flat because I can't grasp how the perspective works. And then there's this perspective line stuff, right? Where you make like a horizontal line and then you have a fleeting point, and from that you draw lines and it determines how big something is and where it's positioned. And it's like, I don't understand. I just don't understand. I bought the book Perspective Made Easy and I still don't understand, because I read the text, right? And I see the example and I'm like, yes, this makes sense. I finally get it. And then I grab the paper and I draw it. And I'm like, yes, we're getting there. And then I draw like, I don't know, I draw a table into the perspective lines. And it's all messed up. And it's like, where did I go wrong? I don't understand. This is not correct. Like, I can see it's not correct, but I don't understand why I don't understand. And I feel like perspective is like something like... Sometimes I need a little bit of a bridge to learn something. Like, I need to understand it in my way to learn it properly. And I feel like I haven't found the bridge for perspective. It's like on the tip of my tongue. I feel like I'm so close to grasping how it works, but no one can show it to me in a way where it's like, oh yeah, I get it. No, it's always like, I think I get it, then I try it, and it looks terribly wrong, and I'm like, guess I fucking die. I think perspective and dimensions are easier to grasp than anatomy, at least for me. I feel like I had an easier time understanding the anatomy of like how an arm works, for example, when I studied that, than understanding perspective in return. So I'm like, oh yeah, that bone works like this, and it's like, that makes perfect sense. And then I got better at drawing arms. But then it's like, now it's like, oh, perspective. Well, I know if I want the character to reach forwards into the screen, I do the foreshortening thing. The hand gets bigger. You don't see all of the arm, but then it still looks flat. Because I get something wrong about how it moves in space. It's so hard. It's so hard. What I'm saying is, art is hard. Respect your artists because they're suffering. Nowadays you need to have a strong portfolio and speed paint or it's AI art. Yeah. It's also like, there are a lot of people who are accused of using AI art when they're just really good artists, and it's like, it's so crazy. It's so wild. Sin, do you have 1,000 brushes? Really funny, because I actually just used the standard brushes in Clip Studio for the longest time. Like, every single kind of coloring I just did with the basic gouache brush. Recently I got a few brushes that have like a nice texture to them for like line art, but I mostly just use the standard stuff. So I have like maybe 10 brushes and that's it. And I mostly still use the standard stuff. I like using brushes for effects, like making stars, for example. Because I ain't drawing 1,000 little dots on my canvas. I'm just gonna grab the brush and I go over the canvas and it's full of stars all of a sudden, and that's good enough. I still have my peach tea. Maybe I should drink that. Because my water is empty. Even with stuff like continuity of objects and such, can be difficult to tell if maybe the artist was just a bit sloppy or took some artistic freedom with it. I fear I don't know what that was related to. Wow, I really drifted into artist talk here, didn't I? And everyone who's not an artist is like, ah yes, I understand. Whatever you say, silly woman in the screen. Oh, man. The recognizing AI. Ah, okay, yeah. Almost 3-hour mark, but Kiku Papa sent me a reply that Cinnia is indeed pink. No, he did not. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. Yeah, it's, well, I feel like artistic sloppiness is a little bit easier to see. Like, if I look, basically, if I look if an artwork is AI or not, the first thing I do is look at the brush strokes, right? Is there a weird amalgamation of like lines that don't make any sense? Is there like lines fusing together that don't belong together? Because if an artist is sloppy, I feel like that's more of an indicator that it's not AI art, because you will have some color over the lines, or you will have the lines reaching out a bit further, or you have some squiggly texture somewhere because it was just them going over it with a brush or something. So these are indicators to me that it's not AI. That helps me usually. You can confirm you were the pink? You're still on portraits. You have a habit of skipping steps. You're trying to You're trying to do more to take your time. Yeah, it's like art takes a lot of time, especially when you practice, right? You can definitely draw something fast just to get warmed up, but I feel like when you really do drawing and you say, I want to learn something with this drawing, then you really like have to take the time and then analyze it a bit and maybe look at material and think about, okay, maybe I try something new, or how did I do this exactly, or how is it done when others do it. Speaking of how do others do it, also something that pisses me off severely, I like to go on Pinterest a lot for references, like looking at photographs and the like, or, you know, looking at outfits for characters, poses. My starting page is full of generated garbage. It's full of colorful generated garbage that all looks the same, and nothing of it is correct. So yeah, that has become a lot harder too. You're really proud of your Cinnia Bun series? Yeah, you should be! You should be! See, I used to save a lot of pictures back in the day, and I'm kinda glad I did, because at least I know the reference material that I have, that I gathered over the years, I can use that and and know that, yeah, maybe the proportions on that thing are more accurate to life. Oh yeah, by the way, 3 hour mark. I've been going way too long already. Stretch! When will I learn? When will I learn? I will never learn. Hydrate! But I always enjoy Zatsus with you guys so much. And it feels silly to say, because I used to be afraid of doing Zatsus, because I felt like I just won't have anything to say. Because talking hard, as I mentioned on the Q&A last time. But I don't know. I feel like I grew into it and it just happens. Whether it be us fighting over coconut, olives and pineapples, or me just rambling about a topic that probably no one or barely anyone knows about, but somehow you guys listen to me ramble anyway. Oh. I do have an inspiration account on Twitter. Ah, nice. I do like saving a lot of tutorials and inspiration stuff too with Twitter. But yeah, it has all become a little bit harder. The internet has just become a harder place to be at for artists in general. Let's just say it like that. And sometimes I'm a little sad about it, because art is something that brings me a lot of joy, and sometimes you don't know what's quote-unquote real anymore and what isn't. But in return, I guess when I find a moment where I'm sure that it's real, it's like I'm even happier about it that it is now. So it's like, in a weird sense, it gave me even more appreciation of art. But yeah, I hope all the artists out there are doing okay, and I hope they will be blessed with many commissions in the future too. And that they will be happy and healthy and don't get carpal tunnel. Also, comic art is kind of sick. Kind of want to try something like that. That's, you know what, that's the other thing I haven't tried yet. Oh well, I have tried that. I have actually made some silly comics, but it was like when I was younger and I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw a comic. So I did short comics, but I'd like to do and try actually drawing a comic, even if it's just like a short one, a one-shot thing. I want to draw like a comic page or two. That's also something I want to try. That's why my next goal is make a game. Well, attempt to make a game, okay? Attempt to make a game, attempt to make a comic. There we go. You have a big project planned for the future, so you hope it goes well? Yeah, pop off! I'm rooting for you. What would the theme be? I have no clue. I have no clue. But I do want to do it. Sad that I gotta dip out during the topic I'm passionate about. Aw, I'm so sorry, but thank you so much for stopping by, Sora. We can talk more about art and stuff and creating. I'm always up for this topic because maybe you have noticed, but I'm kind of passionate about it too. Oh yeah, I make a comic about Cinnia buns, baking Cinnia buns. There we go. You're really multi-talented? I like to say I'm good at everything and I mastered absolutely fucking nothing. I'm the ultimate mid. Oh. Oh. Relatable. Jack of all trades? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of, genuinely. I can technically do most things, if I want to. And I'm really good at picking up new stuff too, if I want to teach myself something or want to try out something. The issue is whether I get really good at it, because usually I get like good at it, and then it doesn't go much further than that, because then you would need to commit to one thing to become a master, and that's never gonna happen because I like doing so many things. So I get like good at everything, and I'm a master of absolutely fucking nothing. And sometimes it makes me upset because I'm like, wow, I'm mid at everything I touch, but I can touch everything in return. But sometimes I wish I was a master at something, that I would excel at something, but it's like, well, in return, at least if I want to do something, I technically have all the skills I need to do it, so that's what you trade for it. Oh. Jack of all trades, master of none, but sometimes it's better than the master of one? Yeah, it depends on what you want to do. And I guess for my endeavors, it's good that I know a bit of everything. But sometimes I'm a little bit sad, because it would be cool to be master at something. But I don't think I will ever be master at something. Because I just have too many interests. I just want to do too many things. I want to be good at everything. Being master at one thing is not enough for me. It's boring. Hey Freya! Hi! How you doing? Cinnia is Jujutsu Kaisen of talented. Domain expansion. Oh. You have an idea for a short 1 to 2 page Cinnia comic you wanna do? Oh, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. But never feel pressured to do anything either. Just do whatever you want to do when inspiration strikes you. Don't tell me summertime is approaching again. Oh, it sure is. And you know what's the worst? It has a shotgun. And it's arriving on Sunday. And it's ready and loaded. It's approaching. And we all collectively hate it, but it's not gonna stop. Oh no, indeed, yeah. Oh, what we spoke about earlier as well. the stuff where people just do what they like. I haven't mentioned that. I wanted to mention it before, but you know how we're listening to Toho jazz? Toho is very much one of the things where it's like, I'm so passionate about it because it's like the home-brewed stuff. Homebrew, I guess we can call it homebrew, yeah. Because like Toho arrangements, most arrangers are just, you know, they're just fans at home who opened their silly little their silly little, you know, music software, and then they were like, I like this a lot, I want to make a song with it, and then they made a Toho arrangement. So that's also like a big thing, where Toho is like, it has this made at home energy that I love so much. I guess I just like, I think I just like made at home stuff. I just like made at home stuff. I like indie stuff. That summarizes it better, I guess. I just like indie. I like the indies doing Toho arrangements. I like the indies doing their single development person video games and their comics and everything. Cinnia P when? Oh. Well, technically I could call it myself, I guess, considering I have composed and posted original songs. Now I just need to grab a Vocaloid, and then I can officially also just put the P at the end there. I'll grab some voice bank. Next original song is just gonna be a Vocaloid. Oh, actually, you know what I like a lot more at the moment? You know what I like a lot more at the moment? It's Synthesizer V. Synthesizer 5. I like to call it Synthi though. Kasane Teto got her own new official voice bank, and she sounds so good on every single song. I didn't think Teto would ever be my favorite, but damn, Teto is my favorite voice bank. Holy shit, she sounds so good. I love that that happened. She was just a Utao before. That's a name you haven't heard in decades? Yeah, well, the rise of Kasane Teto is here. You better prepare. A lot of people are using Teto right now because her Synthesizer V voice bank is so good. Make your own Vocaloid? I could probably record a voice bank for an Utao, yeah. But it's a lot of work. It's so much work, oh god. Isn't there a new Vocaloid voice bank releasing soon? I think I saw something about Gumi getting a new one or something like that. Hey Aderi! Hey there! Oh, you guys are trundling in when I'm supposed to end the stream, and then I don't want to end the stream, but I really should end the stream because I still need to work for 3.5 hours. And then finish up my project after that. So probably 4. Which means there will be 10. It kinda sucks. But I'm used to it. Hearing Kasane Teto is enough to make you cry, especially since you discovered her in 2013-ish. Yeah, Teto is super nostalgic, I agree. It's so nice that she got an official new release. Because I don't think anyone expected that. I just saw my timeline explode when that was announced. And honestly, I feel it. But I will also say that the other synthesizer softwares that came out along the years, especially recently, they're like holding up. They're partially holding up better than Vocaloid itself. Vocaloid is like not the non-plus ultra in voice synthesizer anymore. I feel like other software can manage to like sound a lot more natural. But it's also like they have branched out, and Vocaloid voice banks are also available for some of the other softwares. I think there's like Synthi voice banks for Gumi and stuff like that too. So it's become a lot more open in that sense. Knowing Teto Territory was also a remixed Cherno's theme, if I remember correctly, hits me even harder. Oh my god. See, it all comes back to Toho. It's all Toho? It always has been. I miss the Toho era sometimes. It has definitely died down, and most circles are like lowering their activities or ceasing activities entirely. But we still have our jazz, okay? We will always listen to our Toho jazz. And I can't deny that my music is very much inspired by anything Toho. You miss Felt? Yeah, I was just thinking about Felt too. They had a really big impact and I miss them a lot. They have a lot of very emotional songs that are very close to my heart. The good old 3-hour-long Toho jazz? Oh, this one is actually 5 hours and 30 minutes. But I will not go 5 hours and 30 minutes. That would actually be too much. You wish you grew up with Toho? Aww. I kinda understand what you mean. I do appreciate that I lived with, like, that I embraced this era. And I was in the middle of it, kinda. I do have a bunch of Toho albums. Actually, I ordered more Toho albums last week, and I'm waiting for them to be available, like in the storehouse of the proxy shopping service I use. Because occasionally I will just be like, well, I feel like today is a good day to order some Toho CDs. And then I just do some proxy shopping, and I actually have CDs. Yes, real physical CDs, and I do have a CD player, okay? I'm one of those people. I have a CD player, and I do collect CDs. And almost all of my CDs are Toho CDs. Funny, I don't know who Felt is, but I still listen to their music anyway. And that's good enough, see? And 34 seconds, I assume? Yes, you are correct. You found the correct video that we're always listening to. CDs are very cool, I agree, yes. I love CDs. I love holding them, and I love looking at booklets, and I love when they do their silly little spin in the player. You listened to Phantasm on CD yesterday? Ah, that's so cool. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy that there's an actual physical CD for Phantasm. I'm glad that I got that through. That we actually managed to make that. CDs are just more affordable vinyls? I mean, I guess, yeah. There are also a lot of people who collect vinyls. Vinyl discs. It kinda had a resurgence. Because now it's like a vintage good that people like to collect. And I think that's cute. I think they should survive. Vinyls and cassettes and CDs. You had the right one first time around, you just can't read. It's okay. It's okay. Most of us can't read. Pretty expensive though? That is true. To be fair, because Toho CDs are so terribly old by now and not sold most of the time, because usually circles don't reprint them a lot because they just do them for their events until they're sold out. A lot of Toho CDs, when you buy them now, you get them used in a used shop. So when I buy an old Toho disc, it's like the disc itself is only usually between 3 to 5 euros. That's like nothing for a CD. And then the rest just, you know, the rest I pay on top of the shipping. Basically for the shipping from Japan. But the CDs themselves, I get them used and they are like super cheap, kinda. I don't have a CD player, so I have no idea how to play. You don't have an idea how to play your CD album? Well, I don't know either. Do you have a console? You could throw it into a console. They can play CD discs too. If you ever go to Melon Books in Japan, you can still find some. Yeah. I think the shop that has most of them nowadays is Surugaya. They have a lot of used old Toho CDs. Is the stream dying a bit, or is that on my side? It's either your side or YouTube side. It's definitely not my side. You both have that? Oh, it might be YouTube then. It might be YouTube. But you know what, guys? That's okay, because I should wrap up the stream anyway. Again, I'm like, oh, I've been going for way too long. Proceeds to talk about Toho for 20 minutes. And I should call it a day now and get back to work. So, everyone, I will wrap it up here. We will see each other again on Wednesday. I want to start Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on Wednesday. So, if you've been looking forward to that, be there or be square on Wednesday. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day. Make sure your doors are closed properly for when daylight savings attack. And have a good morning, day, or night, wherever you are. Also, the merch links in the description work now if you're interested in anniversary merch. So don't forget about it. They are limited for just a certain amount of time. And also, don't let YouTube punch you, okay? Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for listening to me rambling on and on. We will have more rambling streams. And I really want to do the bad joke stream next week, so prepare for that. Prepare your best bad jokes, okay? We see each other on Wednesday. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye. Whoa! Oh god. I'm okay. Bye-bye. Wow.